hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now batting, number.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Isaac Galloway, as the first pitch to him is off. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0. Pitch outside, the throw. In time, and he is nailed at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Popped him up. Baez is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Dylan Brignoni back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And there's their first hit of the game.
No throw.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matthew Corley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Corley.
First offering on its way. And
1-1-1.
attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive. Strikes.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Striding in once again, Jerome Silver. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jerome Silver
becomes set. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Christian Cabrera, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Nope.
Screwball downstairs, and he falls behind 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike. Brignoni at second with 2 down. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Dixon Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
This goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Now batting, the first baseman, Martin.
In now, Martin Prado, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Standing in now, Lewis Brinson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Here's another 1-2. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in, Carlos Esparza. He singled his last time up.
Number 30, Carlos Esparza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And a glove flip for one. On to first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
The catcher, number 33.
Stepping in now, Hiroki Mori.
Mori.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line drive to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Nate
off with
Orf
velocity.
comes into this
The
at-bat
second
0 for 1 in the ball
Number
game.
70.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now at the plate, Robert Fitzgerald.
Now
He's 0
batting,
for 1
third
after
baseman,
grounding out in his only
Robert
trip to the plate so far.
Fitzgerald.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Couldn't time the screwball. 1 strike to count. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No runner, cut it.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Ready now, Fernando Baez.
The catcher, number 34, Fernando Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up long enough for the center fielder to run it down, and that's a tough out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Brandon
Now
McDaniel. He got
the
called
center
out on
fielder,
strikes his last
Brandon.
time through.
Yeah, Matty, and
McDaniel.
hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 2-0. Stepping up now, Francesco Calderon,
Leading
as
up
the switch
for the
hitter will
Jumbo
take his
Shrimp,
cuts
the
left-handed
shortstop.
here.
This is somewhat of a
Francesco
cause for concern. This guy needs to hit
Calderon.
better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Calderon leads off second with nobody out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't. Couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. This is on the ground over to first.
Pick it up.
And it's a productive first out as that runner is able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Standing in, Martin Kellenberger. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out and a runner on third. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
The batter, number 79.
Into the box now, Isaac Galloway, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So here now is the pitcher, Charlie Parnell. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. On the ground to the left side. Chavez gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So the batting order turns at the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Squared that one up just a little late. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready for another shot now Matthew Corley. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 2-0. Digging in once again, Dixon Machado. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The second baseman, Dixon Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Agustin Velasquez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
26, Agustin Velasquez.
Martin Prado will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Prado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 just catches the inside corner for strike 2. Machado aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
The center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
In now, Lewis Brinson. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Velasquez, a 22-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, and a changeup. Runner at first here, one man out. That misses, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone. At the
Now
plate,
batting,
Carlos
the left
Esparza.
fielder, Carlos Esparza.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
The catcher, number 33, Hiroki
Standing
Mori.
in now, Hiroki Mori. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
Ball.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second.
Come on.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 2-0. Back here for Southern League Baseball on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another chance? Jerome
Leading off with the
Silver.
left.
He'll start the 7th
left
in what's
fielder.
been a fast-moving
Jerome
pitchers duel to date.
Silver.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt.
1-1-1.
He's the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Cabrera.
Now
He
batting,
represents the potential
baseman,
tying run if he can
Christian
launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field.
Giving chase is Brinson.
Relay.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Good. Hold it.
Coming to the plate now, Nate Orf.
The batter,
0 for 2 for him
number
to this
70.
point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Silver leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Brinson, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in as the potential tying run, Robert Fitzgerald, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Now the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Francesco Calderon, 1 for 2 with the first pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. High hop, and he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Chavez.
The third baseman, Adrian Chavez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now in the box, Martin Kellenberger. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Isaac Galloway. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. In the air out to left. Base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Fernando Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Fernando Baez.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Two and one.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1 pitch is a fork ball taken for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Richie Ellison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Richie Ellison.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 3-0. Reggie Guthrie is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 19, Reggie Guthrie.
Dixon Machado digs in.
Leading
it was a walk in his last trip.
The second baseman, Dixon Machado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Oh, that's just out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Brignoni looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Martin Prado.
Now
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Prado.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's
Fastball
down.
just misses. That's ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air out to left field. Silver giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So striding
The center
forward
fielder,
now,
number
Lewis
9.
Brinson. He flew out in his
Lewis.
last at bat.
Brinson.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Brignoni. And that's the third out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 3-0.
Your
William
attention, please.
Moffitt takes the ball
Out
now in
the-
inning number
for the
9,
Jumbo
looking to
Shrimp.
close the door.
Number 7, William Moffitt.
Now at the plate, Dylan Brignoni. He'll
Leading
try
off
and
the
lead
block,
things off here in
the
inning
right
number
fielder.
9.
Hey, it's
Dylan
never easy scoring runs against a
Brignoni.
closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
D-Rock.
2-2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The next 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping into the
Now
box,
batting,
Matthew
shortstop.
Corley.
Matthew Corley.
From the stretch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Brignoni on at first, nobody out. A
D-Rock.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 delivery. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
The batter, the left fielder, Jerome.
Stepping in now,
Silver.
Jerome Silver, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line to the right side. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Martin Kellenberger takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. William Moffitt hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.